Hi everyone, my name is Anna. I am the creator and founder of Evolve 1111. Today I'm starting a new series, The Reverent Wisdom of a Meme. As you can see, today's meme above is about organization. Each day I'll post one with some kind of crazy wisdom that reflects my daily life and how it relates to spiritual life for me. My hope is that you'll never look at a meme the same again, but also that you understand what you post is a reflection of who you are. So let's get to it. Today, I'm going to talk to you about being organized. This was a big issue for me, especially when I began this business. After several years of running a successful brick and mortar business and closing it, I'd become the worst kind of organized. I was so used to running on coffee and sarcasm that I didn't know how to be still or organized for that matter. For years, I had only Sundays off unless I took a Saturday to myself, which were few and far between. And if you knew me at all during that time, you'd know that I mostly posted memes on both my personal and business Facebook pages. I did it to draw people in, but also because they were true at the time. The sarcasm was my real life with a twist and honestly my true self. I'm walking in a reflection of every meme I've ever posted. Staying organized is the key to managing our busy lives. But what does the Bible say about being organized? Whether you're trying to organize your home or your mind and spirit, the Bible has a lesson for you. The Bible encourages us to embrace organization as a tool and also as a discipline. An organized mind and space teaches us to have an organized life and helps us think clearly. We become better at decision making and can find a better connection to our thoughts, which leads us to our purpose. We can easily find a closer connection to God when we find peace and purpose in an orderly manner. So you might ask, why does it matter? Well, first, it reduces stress. A well organized life means less stress. Knowing where to find things and having a plan each day will significantly reduce your anxiety. Now, I'm not saying I don't have any anxiety. In fact, right now, I'm sure my guardian angel's rolling their eyes like, what in the world is she talking about right now? But I'll admit, being organized helps control it in a major way. I am rarely, if at all, bothered by anxiety any longer. Second, being organized allows me to accomplish more in less time. I can then use that time for spirituality and doing things I like praying, reading my Bible, or meditating. Third, it reflects the nature of God. God is orderly and not full of chaos. He brings peace and contentment to my life. Imagine if I was following a God who was crazy all the time. What a mess my life would be. And fourth, if you look beyond who you are, beyond yourself, with a calm mind and heart, you'll see that all of this is about more than being physically organized. It's about being profoundly spiritual and knowing that your inner person is at peace and harmony. It allows you to be a better steward of what God has entrusted you with and to improve and find your mission, to use your talent to serve Him. So you might ask how I do it. Well, you have to start with small steps. Find the smallest place in your home and clean it out. My desk was the first place I started. This made my full-time job easier, as well as doing my spiritual work. I had to set my priorities and choose activities that nurtured my needs both physically and spiritually, so I wouldn't feel pressured. I had to create a routine by organizing my time. I now organize my time to account for the expectations of beginning my full-time job at 8 and still doing my spiritual work before work and after. I do leave time for things that I like to do in general, like gardening. I use the tools and resources available to me to keep track of tasks and commitments. You can find online planners for free, Or if you're old school like me, you can grab a planner at your local store and write it on the calendar. Overcoming disorganization was hard for me. I was a clutter bug. By letting go of things that I didn't need and walking away from people who didn't serve my highest needs, I found a lesson in self-love. Incorporating the practice of a life of organization will transform you physically as well as help with your spiritual well-being. Recognizing that cluttered spaces or schedules can be part of a deeper issue like your lack of purpose or procrastination will help you find the change you need to be successful in organizing your life. Seeking guidance when needed from community members, spiritual leaders, and counselors is important. You have to regularly assess how you're doing at being organized and being willing to make the adjustments as you get better at it. So remember, disorganization can cause a pitfall in your life. Build a life for you of divine wisdom and purpose, whether that means decluttering space or organizing your time. Your treasures on earth don't need to be so abundant that they derail you or devalue your self-worth. Applying organization skills in practical ways and into your daily routine will help you find the real value you have inside to live a happier life, filled with everything God wants for you. Treasures from heaven, and not as many from earth. Have a life that is less stressful and fulfilling, filled with all that God wants for you. Let your organizing be a way to discover more peace and clarity by living a life with divine order and purpose. God wants that for you, and so do I. If this resonated with you, please visit my website at www.evolve1111.org. Please visit my blog in the right-hand corner of the page and like and share this post. Don't forget to visit our Facebook page. And thank you for the donations to my divine mission and keeping this message alive. Thank you so much and have a great day.